Back at Urban Alley, and it's time to meet the head brewer, Shire. This part's always fun, to see me try and pretend like I know what I'm talking about. So, Shire, you're the head brewer here.
That's right.
And this is where all the action happens. It's quite a compact sort of brewery, really.
Yeah, kind of like Tetris.
Yeah. Is that how it worked out? Were you around when it all got sort of settled in here?
I guess you could say I'm guilty.
When Shire was hired as head brewer, he quickly got to work designing the brewery. Quite a challenge in such a small space.
I really am proud. We are all really proud of how we were able to get this size brewery into this size of a space. We put in here a 20-barrel brewery, or it's about a 20.
As soon as these numbers get thrown around, I think my brain actually leaves my body. It's quite incredible if you watch for it.
Will come out of the brew house at one time. Sometimes we can be super efficient and get about 2,700 liters out. And one batch will fill one of these two fermenters, which is about 2,500 liters plus some extra.
Yep, still following, not drifting off at all.
Or we can brew twice to knock out into one of these boys. We have 6 of these, and they're about 5,000 liters plus headspace each.
Let's ramp it up.
Normal stubby is about 330 mil, so 3 of those, about a liter, right? So we fill 50-liter kegs and 375 ml cans. So a case of 24 cans is about just over 9 liters.
Yes.
Okay, so you're looking at, say, every 1,000 liters will get you about 100 cases of beer.
All right, I think he's onto me. Time to say something smart.
Yeah.
That's a lot of beer.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
What's this box behind you?
That's my attention span for you.
This is actually a really cool addition, something that we're very excited about. There's a company in the US called Precision Fermentation, and this is their flagship product called the Brew Monitor. It's a sensor hub that essentially continuously monitors the fermentation progress of the beer during the fermentation cycle. Then we stop the monitoring. We're the first brewery in Australia to use it.
If you haven't figured it out yet, this series is really about my journey of discovery about why I'm better at drinking beer rather than making it.
When I came here in January 2014 with an engineering degree, struggling to find a job and started to homebrew, I got bitten by the bug. And after the second batch of homebrew, I knew I was hooked.
This is the kind of job it'd never leave your mind.
Yeah,
if you think about it, you literally dream about.
Absolutely, absolutely. I've got reminders set constantly in my phone. Doesn't matter if I'm on holiday, doesn't matter where I am. Check the head pressure and temperature of every tank.
Yeah.
Or things like that. Check the carbonation of that tank.
They're not too dissimilar from the reminders in my phone.
To see where it's got to today. In our first year, we won 14 medals that were internationally recognized medals at the Australia International Beer Awards, which is one of the largest beer awards in the world every year.
Yeah.
So, just to see where we've come to is just fantastic.
There is so much technical wizardry going on here. We don't have time, but you can always book yourself a brewery tour and learn from the master himself. As for me, I'm here to do what I do best.
So what do you got going on in this one?
I believe in this tank is one of the beers that we released during COVID, which is the Mangoes Nowhere, or Mangoes Nowhere, because there's an isolation, right? It's a mango and passion fruit sour beer.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's not very sour, but just enough to give it that sort of a delicate pucker.
Oh yeah. Love a delicate pucker.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Don't leave me hanging.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's so good. That passion fruit, I love passion fruit so much. And how long from you having the brainwave to drinking it over here?
Literally the day before brewing.
Right. This is so good.
Thank you. I'm glad you like it.
Delicious. Tastes like summer. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh man, it's so
He is
good.
the beer pioneer. Oh yes, he